Hello guys, today I just want to address this issue that has been going around by most people on the internet and giving advices that I feel that is bad advice. People are saying don't come to Canada if you have a good job back home, or don't come to Canada if you are comfortable back home. I think this is a bad advice, and I think we need to address it because I don't know why somebody will be making videos and saying don't come to Canada if you have a good job, or don't come to Canada if you're comfortable back home. Now my question is this: if you're saying somebody should not come to Canada because they have a good job back home, and you that is making that advice or giving that advice, you had a good job back home, you left the job and you come to Canada and you're trying to make ends meet, so why not go back to your home country? And you're advising people don't come to Canada if they have a good job at home. Because from my own research and from my own experience, anybody that is not comfortable back home cannot come to Canada. Or if you don't have anybody that is comfortable, that is backing you up, you cannot come to Canada. So Canada is not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. Canada is for those who are migrating to Canada, are those who had money. They were comfortable back home. They had somebody sponsoring them that is comfortable back home. And that's why they were able to afford coming to Canada. And you are among those people who are comfortable back home, because the proof of fund, whether you are coming as an international student or you are coming as a PR, the proof of fund is not changed. For you to cough out 20,000 Canadian dollars is not change. For you to cough out 15,000 Canadian dollars is not change. What is the exchange rate of that amount right now? In fact, currently now a single home coming to Canada for proof of fund is 20,000 Canadian dollars. Go and change the exchange rate at almost 1,200 or 1,300. Check it. And now you are comfortable telling people don't come to Canada if you're comfortable home. And you that is in Canada, you are comfortable when you were back home, then you left it. You love your comfortability and come to Canada and try to make ends meet. And you are comfortable giving that advice to people. I don't know why our people try to behave this way. See, my own advice is that anybody that is willing to come to Canada and they have the means to come to Canada, let them come to Canada. Canada is now trying to streamline their immigration process. If you meet the standard and you are capable of meeting the standard, come to Canada. Don't let anybody tell you don't come to Canada. That if you are comfortable back home, don't come to Canada. Now let's face it squarely. Let's look at it very well. I use myself as an example. When I was back home, I see myself as somebody being comfortable, and that has been the thing that has been robbing me of all this while. I don't want to come to Canada. I don't want to migrate abroad. I saw myself as somebody having a good job. You know, I have grown from starting from the scratch to the level that I became the chief financial officer of an international organization. In fact, I rose to the level of being senior leadership team of that organization. So I was somehow rated as people that are comfortable in their job. At least I was among the high people, high earners in that organization. So I was like being seen as somebody that was comfortable. But I left that job back home and decided to come to Canada with my family, because I know that what I'm leaving behind cannot match what I'm going to get in Canada. I saw everything firsthand, where that I was earning what I was earning. By the time I convert it into dollars, it become nothing. It become change. If you want to travel and you change your salary, it cannot even take you anywhere. Everything was like dilapidating. I saw like a country that was collapsing. Nothing was working. You go to work every day, you'll be praying that, oh God, please bring me back home safely. I know how many times I left my house 5 a.m. only to encounter robbers or hoodlums breaking somebody's windscreen, robbing everybody of their hard-earned resources back home. And it was a everyday occurrence or every week occurrence in my country. And that's the thing that some of us saw and said, no, enough of all this. I know how many potholes that you need to every week. You have to take your car to the mechanic to fix. The roads are bad. Nothing is working. Inflation is eating up everything. You are working very hard every day. And somebody is telling you don't come to Canada because you are comfortable back home. Is that the life we want to live? Or is that the life we want to live for our children? I don't know why we try to do this to ourselves. Somebody has a goal or a plan. You're telling him don't come to Canada if he's comfortable back home. Or don't come to Canada if he has a good job. Is it only job that matters? And what's the value of the job that you have? You have a job, you earn =1 million naira in a month. By the time you convert your =1 million naira in a month, it's just like somebody earning 100,000. It's not even up to $100 here or $1,000 here. Yes, your 1 million naira is not even up to $1,000 here. And what are you going to do with it? Or $1,000? Those who are earning $1,000 cannot even do anything for themselves here. And you're telling somebody don't come to Canada if you have a good job. I don't understand how we reason as Africans. We try to block somebody's progress. Yes, it's tough here. It's not like here is not a bed of roses. Here is not where you come and you get everything you want. It's difficult here. It's very, very difficult. Yes, you have to work hard to make ends meet here. But at the end of the day, the value of what you are getting here cannot be quantified to what you left back home. I said I worked in an international guy. I thought I was working in an international school. Some international schools in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria, and I know how much I'm paying for my children's education, even as a staff. Here, my children are not paying anything. They're not paying anything. School bus are free. Education are free. Quality education are free. School bus are free. The day I forget to give my children lunch, they will get quality lunch in school. Something that I know how much I'm supposed to pay if I don't give my children lunch to school. I know how much I'm going to pay for lunch that day back home in Nigeria. See, the benefits of coming to Canada outweighs whatever you left back home. You don't even quantify it at all. Things are really, really bad at home. And anybody that has the opportunity to go, I'm telling you, don't listen to all those things they are telling you. If you have a good job in Nigeria, don't come. If you have a good job in Africa, don't come to Canada. That is advice from the pit of hell. Don't listen to it. If you have the opportunity, pack your load, come to Canada. Yes, it's going to be tough at the beginning, but the benefits will outweigh the suffering. Because when you look at it, you know that yes, I'm better off than what I have before. Most of us in this Canada, I just spent like a year plus here. The kind of car I'm using, I can't use that car in Nigeria. Let me just tell you the truth. I'm using a 2022 car. Who give me in Nigeria with my salary? I know the kind of phone I'm using. The latest model of iPhone 16 Pro Max. Who give me the money to buy it back home in the country? See, a lot of things that we have opportunity, even though yes, some of them we are paying on it on instrumental basis, you are paying on it on finance, but who give you that finance in your home country? The opportunity is not there. Somebody say if you have a good job in your country, don't come back home, don't come to Canada. And some people are listening to them and are watching them and sharing. I don't understand. If you ask me, the only people I will tell don't come to Canada is if you're a lazy person. If you are lazy, you are not ready to work hard. You are not ready to take the bull by the horn. Give it all you have. If you are lazy, if you're not that kind of person that can work hard, don't come to Canada. If you are the kind of person that are bossy type, some of us, we have maids, we have people that serve us, we don't wash our clothes, we don't do everything, we have house helps that help us in the home. If you're that kind of person that, yes, you're not ready to do anything for yourself, you want herself to be doing something for you, you want boys and girls to everybody to be running around you, to be doing, also calling you uncle this, uncle that, and be doing, if you're that type, you're not ready to, do all the little things for yourself, you can stay back, because here nobody's going to do it for you. And if you want to pay for it, you are going to use all your salary to pay for those people that's going to do it for you. So that's the kind of people that I will tell me, I said, don't come to Canada. Another people I will even say that don't even come to Canada is that if you're a very proud person, the truth is that no matter whoever you are, Canada will humble you. That's the truth. So if you're the kind of person that is very proud, you are very proud, you're like, do you know who I am? Show my age me. Do you know that kind of person? That kind of people. If you are that category of people, I will tell you, don't come to Canada, because here, Canada will humble you. Whether you are rich or you are poor, nobody knows. Everybody is on their own. Do you understand? Nobody cares. Everybody is respected. So you can't just say because you are working in a particular organization, it's not intimidating, that you are just killing yourself. So that one doesn't work here. So that's the kind of category of people I will say that if you're in that category, I will just say, just stay back. Don't come to Canada. Then if you're the kind of people that are not ready to learn new things, don't just come to Canada, because here you will learn new things, you learn new system. I was the chief financial officer of an organization. Now I'm learning from some people that I will say that maybe they're supposed to be working for me when I was back home. But I'm learning their system, because their system is different from what I have back home. It's not the same. And I'm being trained like somebody that just started his career newly. I'm being trained, and I'm just like, yes, I'm happy, because to me, I'm learning a new thing, things I never knew that this is how it's being applied in life. Now they showed me that, oh, this is how we apply this principle, this is how we apply this concept. It's adding to my knowledge. So if you're not that type that are ready to learn new things, don't just come. But if you're none of those ones, and somebody's telling you not to come to Canada, and you're listening to them, they're just deceiving you. They are not telling you the truth. They want to be the one that's going to block you from meeting your life goal in life. Don't just listen to them. See, when things were so difficult for me, and I was like, is this what this Canada is all about? And I met somebody. Thank God for that man. What the man told me, said that I should forget about what is happening now. That what I'm sowing a seed for my generation to come. For my children, I'm saying, see, a day will come in life that we say that, thank God for grandpa that came. Thank God for grandfather that came. Thank God for my great-grandfather that came, that brought my father, brought my grandfather, all that kind of, that's the thing that they are doing, because we are laid a good foundation, a good structure for our family, and it cannot be taken away from them. My children are being schooled in a quality school, quality education they are getting. Far, far better than what we have back home. And that foundation has been set there. So if somebody is telling you don't come to Canada, how many times have you heard that somebody shoots somebody here in Canada? Or how many times have you heard that you're going on the road, somebody start harassing you and trying to collect your phone and your pocket or your wallet from you? Those things doesn't happen here. How many times have you seen that police is harassing you on the road? It doesn't happen here. These are things that are common in our country. And somebody wants to run away from, say, don't come to Canada if it's comfortable. I don't want to talk too much in this video. I just wanted to express myself. And see, I just want to hear what people will say in the comments below. Just tell me what you feel about this video on the comment video and what people are saying on the comment video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.